Tyler's would be Tyler the Big Nose Hair.
No. I'd be like Schmeelor.
Why would you be Schmeelor? Hello everybody, my name is Elia.
And my name is Tyler. Together we make up kovray, a couple that loves to play board games.
And today we're here to teach you Pirates of the High Teas.
Ooh. Pirates of the High Teas is designed by Emily Vincent. It's published by Pink Hawk Games, who helped sponsor this video.
Let's go to the table and let's learn how to play. As always, you'll begin by setting up. You'll place a shipboard based on your player count in the center of your play area. Each player will then choose a player board and take the corresponding pirate meeple. If playing with only 2 players, you'll receive 2 pirate meeples each. You'll then each receive 1 gear token of each type: cannon, monkey, and parrot. You'll place the remaining gear tokens in piles next to the shipboard. The player who most recently drank tea will go first. They'll place their pirate meeple on the leftmost space in the upper deck section of the shipboard. The remaining pirate meeples will be placed in clockwise order. If playing with only 2 players, the first player will place their pirate meeple in the first and last position, leaving the second and third position to the opposing player. You'll shuffle the dish cards and deal 2 to each player. These will go in your hand and be kept secret from other players. You'll then set the dish deck below the shipboard and deal 5 cards face up. This is called the pantry. You repeat this process for the tea deck, dealing 1 to each player and 3 face up above the shipboard. This is called the tea tin. You'll now locate and place this round tracking tile in its space. You'll shuffle the remaining round tracking tiles and place them randomly on unmarked spaces in the round track. In the 2-player game, you will not use the double serve round tracking tile. Simply shuffle and randomly deal out the round tracking tiles. Finally, you'll place the doubloons in a supply near the shipboard. You're now ready to play. Pirates of the High Teas is played over the course of 9 rounds. Each round you'll obtain bonuses from the track, deploy your pirate meeples, take actions to collect various teas and dishes, and serve your captain, as if you meet the conditions on your tea, you'll receive a plentiful bounty. You'll keep serving the desired combinations of dishes and tea, utilizing gear tokens to your benefit in order to be the richest pirate by the end of the game. Each round is played over 4 phases. Let's go over them. The first phase is the round bonus phase. Here you'll check the round bonus tile. You'll receive the benefit from the tile and remove it from play. Examples of benefit include granting you gear tokens, dish and tea cards, or giving you the opportunity to serve your captain twice per action once this token is removed in a 3 to 4 player game. Now we're on to the second phase, deployment. In turn order as assigned on the shipboard, you'll pick up your pirate meeples and assign them to an empty action space on the ship. Actions are found in 3 compartments: the Smuggler's Hold, the Galley, and the Captain's Quarters. The Smuggler's Hold will give you the opportunity to collect tea and gear tokens. The Galley will help you obtain dishes and gear tokens. And finally, the Captain's Quarters is where you'll serve the captain, turning your dishes and tea into doubloons. Assigning your pirate meeple is all you will do in this phase. You'll take the actions in order left to right in the next phase, the action phase. Once all pirate meeples have been assigned, you'll resolve the action spaces left to right, following the dotted path. Let's go over each of the actions. In the Smuggler's Hold, you'll have 3 different actions available to you, which you can take multiple times depending on where your pirate meeple is placed. Here, for example, you can take 3 actions. They can all be the same or the mix of the 3. Now, what are the actions? Well, you can take a tea card from the top of the deck, you can take a tea card from the tea tin, and you can take a gear token of your choice. Gear tokens can be used anytime during your turn. They can aid you in your gameplay, and you may not have more than 5 by the end of the round. Here's what they'll do. A monkey gives you the ability to draw a tea or dish card from the relevant deck when used. A parrot may be used to discard a dish or tea card from your hand to gain its parrot doubloon value. This sometimes may be helpful to obtain more doubloons with cards that may not be as useful in combinations for your tea. Finally, the cannon lets you clear out and refresh either the tea tin or the pantry. You'll discard all the cards present and refill completely. Now, tea cards are essentially objectives that guide you in what sort of dishes you may want to collect, as if you serve dishes matching both the objectives on the tea card, you'll be able to maximize your bounty. When collecting tea cards, you'll want to pay attention to the objective icons. Each card will have 2 sets of objectives it'll look for, which each earn you doubloons. If you, however, obtain both, you'll instead obtain the bonus in the middle. Now on to the Galley. Here you can collect dish cards. The number again depends on where your pirate meeple is placed. Dish cards can be collected from the pantry or from the top of the dish deck. You can collect cards in any order and again use gear tokens before, during, or after your actions. Some spaces will also grant you a bonus gear token. Collect any one gear token if your pirate meeple is in these spaces. Collecting the gear token does not count as one of the numbered actions in the galley. Lastly, the captain's quarters is where you'll deliver your tea and dishes to the captain. You'll always deliver a single set of 3 dishes and 1 tea to the captain, in exchange for doubloons of course. Additionally, after the 5th round, you'll be able to serve the captain 2 sets of dishes and tea in a 3 to 4 player game. Each action space in the captain's quarters will also grant a bonus of either a dish or a tea card from the deck, but you'll need to serve the captain a matching set of dishes and tea in order to gain the bonus card. Let's show you how to serve the captain. You'll first set the course. You'll lay out the 3 dishes and 1 tea in front of you. You'll want to pay attention to the scoring condition on the tea to make sure you can gain as many doubloons as possible. The second step after setting the course is to smash. You may tuck any of your dish cards behind any of the served dishes to add additional flavors and potentially match your tea requirements. The smash cards only add the iconography on the top left of the card. They don't add any additional flags or bounty to the bottom of the card. The next step is to evaluate your bounty. You'll take doubloons equal to the sum value of your served dishes and the achieved bounty on your served tea. Each tea will have 2 criteria for the accompanying served dishes. If you meet either, you'll gain the doubloons listed next to the criteria. However, if you meet both criteria, you'll receive the combo bounty in the middle instead. To finish off serving the captain, you'll claim a bonus card from the corresponding deck, as denoted by where you placed your pirate meeple. Once you've completed your actions in any of these compartments, you'll return your meeple to the leftmost available space on the turn order track. Once everyone has finished their turn, you'll move on to the 4th phase, cleanup. If you have more than 5 gears or 10 cards, now you'll discard down to those quantities. You'll then refill the tea tin and the pantry and begin a new round by activating the next round bonus. You'll keep playing for 9 rounds, collecting dishes, teas, using gear tokens, and serving your captain, aiming to collect the most doubloons. Once the 9th round ends, you can serve your remaining dish and tea cards if you have a full set to the captain. You'll only receive half the doubloon value rounded down for this serving. You can also deploy your parrots and monkeys during this time to either meet the minimum needed to serve your captain or obtain a few more doubloons from the parrot value. You'll then tally your doubloons, and the player with the most wins. Curious about the solo mode? Well, here you'll work to serve the captain 5 teas perfectly before the game ends. You won't hold on to these cards in your hand. Instead, they'll cool off on the deck as the game progresses, losing bounty value. The location and gear tokens will have slightly different abilities as well. You'll be able to manipulate the tea track using the smuggler's hold, and of course you'll need to pay attention to the scallywag pirate, who will steal dishes as well. You'll keep playing aiming to serve the 5 teas perfectly. Better yet, once completed, there's also additional solo challenges you can face.
And that's Pirates of the High Teas.
Did you know this is the first game from Pink Hawk Games?
I did. And now you do too.
Exactly. We're all pirates and we're on a ship and we're having the glorious pastries and tea.
Yar.
Or R. Is it Yar? I'm team Yar.
I think it's either.
I think it could be either.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about this game, leave them in the comments down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
And if this video helped you, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, because we love talking and teaching board games to folks just like you.
And this game is coming to crowdfunding, so you can learn much, much more about it in that link in the description. You can read, click, read more.
Exactly.
And obtain the knowledge.
Uh-huh.
And for a question of the day, if you were a pirate, what would your pirate's name be?
What would my pirate's name be?
Tyler's would be Tyler the Big Nose Hair.
No. I'd be like Shmeelor.
Why would you be Shmeelor?
Because I like Shmee. Mr. Shmee.
I guess so.
Why not?
Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one.
Bye!